Hey Saggies, welcome to your reading for the weeks of July 30th to August 12th. You'll notice that the readings are dated now for 2-week windows for the foreseeable future, but the good thing about that is you will know what to expect. You know exactly when your readings are coming out. They're not randomized anymore. I'm going to do all fire signs every Thursday starting today and in 2-week increments, so you know exactly when your readings will come out. So the last 2 times I've tried to do Saggy readings, I had to scrap them. The last time I had to scrap, I think 3 readings, and I finally got through it on the 4th one. And then just now I got about 7 minutes into your reading and had to scrap that one. I don't know why, and you guys have been going last pretty much every week when I was doing the randomized readings, like picking them randomly. Almost every week you guys were going last, so it's interesting to me. I'm a Sag rising, so I'm a Saggy in a sense myself. It's just kind of funny. So I am recording this for the 2nd time today, so hopefully we can get through it together. I hope you guys are doing really well. I'm leading with the Heaven and Earth Tarot. This deck didn't come through the last time, so we'll see what this deck wants to talk about in your reading. Woo! Messages for Sagittarius for the 30th through the 12th. I do keep seeing this 6 of Wands today. We'll see if it comes through. Messages for Sagittarius. Knight of Cups has shown several times now. Knight of Cups. It's a knight on a horse. It's people moving. I call it the cards, the court cards of people doing stuff, because that's what they do. They are doing something. They usually have a goal in mind with that, on that horse, something they're moving towards. With cups, it's emotions. That's expressing emotions, giving an emotional offer, like a relationship or an apology. Oh, okay, Knight of Pentacles just fell out. I'm going to keep that. Moving forward. Someone's definitely moving forward with something, presenting something. Okay. Queen of Wands, there you are. There is an Ace of Cups that keeps showing. Interesting. This might be, in a sense, related to the reading I just scrapped, but we'll see. We have this Knight of Pentacles, earth energy, very stable, very grounded, very prudent, and I say that because we have the card of prudence coming forward. But this knight moves along very sure-footedly. He's sure about what he's doing. He's very methodical and practical about it. Not, as my favorite reader, Water Baby, says, it's a slow-moving knight. So plugging along. With this energy, these came out together. Prudence, 8 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords, defeat. Prudence, with this, I mean, that is a very prudent energy. It's diligent, right? With prudence, you're working hard on something. You have a goal in mind, or you're involved with, you're focused on something. You're working hard at it. But with defeat coming through, the 5 of Swords, that is like kind of a winning energy. Win or lose, it's like I will do what it takes to win. But with defeat coming through, we'll see. This may be kind of dusting yourself off after something didn't work out, or, you know, picking yourself up and trying again. Something you worked towards not panning out. I want to see what this 5 of Swords is here for. We have your court card on the bottom. She's a pretty fierce Queen of Wands. In this deck, it's Leo specifically, but male or female, I'm taking this as you guys. That is your court card. And then we have abundance and celebration underneath that with your court card as well. And more Leo energy. So it is Leo season. We just entered Leo season. We just entered Leo season for this stretch of time. Something might be a bit of a letdown here. That's kind of what I'm getting, but I want to clarify this Five of Swords and see what's up with that. So we have a Knight of Wands and a Queen of Wands. That's very surefire, charismatic, get it done energy. Very confident, very, very confident and strong energy. Your court card, Saggy, coming through as Leo, or just you in a very captivating feminine sense with Leo energy. Strength. Of course, we did just enter Leo season. And then we have abundance and celebration. This is social energy as well here. So I want to see confidence with that Leo energy, particularly Moon in Leo. If anyone has that placement, came through in the reading I just scrapped. It seems to be showing here as well with that confidence. So let's look at this Five of Swords energy with this Prudent Knight here. Tell me about the Five of Swords for Sagittarius, please. Five of Swords for Saggies. Why the Five of Swords? There's the Five of Swords to confirm. It's kind of feeling like almost something is a bit fruitless. And there's an energy of others with this, and they're walking away, and he is very focused on what he's working on or planning or working towards here. The other people kind of given up and walked away. People may have tried to, I just heard inform, but like give their 2 cents on what you're focused on here. Not really wanting to hear it is what I'm getting from that. And then we have this. The Five of Swords looking over at the world, like something being done, right? Something is done here. Whether other people were involved in this and they walked away and now it's all on you, or people had their opinions about how this is going to work out and you're kind of, you were this person, if it's someone not you, someone around you is kind of like, I'm doing this anyway kind of energy. We'll see. Tell me about the Five of Swords. One more shuffle. Five of Swords. Why the Five of Swords coming out with this Prudent energy? Like, it's serving me, it's serving up like I'm going to make this successful. No matter what anyone says, people may have walked away in this energy from this project. You're doing it alone. Ace of Wands, the Devil came through in the last reading too. Attachment to something. Yeah, it's interesting. We have this Five of Swords and Seven of Pentacles, and they're kind of looking down. So this to me feels like people are walking away from this. Maybe it's not the desired outcome. This is a stopping and kind of reevaluating energy, but it seems like this person is choosing to continue putting effort into this, albeit on their own probably, or put planning or effort here. That's kind of the outcome. They're still going to work on it. They're still going to work on it. I want to pull one for Prudence. They're like committed to it. Really committed to it. Tell me about prudence, please. It'll all work out. I just heard when I saw justice there. Tell me about prudence. Yeah, exactly what I was just saying. There is an energy of lack attached to this Eight of Pentacles. In a practical sense, if this is like a business, maybe like an investor pulled out or something. An investor pulled out, and now they're having, you or this person is having to, with that defeat energy, and 5, something changed, something withdrew from the situation or changed about it, and there's limited resources now, and they're having to, I don't want to say get creative, but that could be called for with the Queen of Wands and Knight of Wands. Creativity and leadership is called for with those two cards, but there's like limited resources now, or like a lack, or like lack of support maybe, but they're still working very diligently at it. And with this, looking back at that 5 of Swords now, and it could have had to do with maybe convincing people didn't work out, or getting people on board didn't quite work out here. There's a lack of options for how this can move forward now. Like, this is having many options in the clouds of how to bring this to fruition, or how it can work out, or these investors, or ways you can go about doing that. It's kind of looking back at that, right? And options or resources seem a little limited now. But this person really believes in what they're doing, and they're looking forward. They really believe in it. Yeah, it looks like some people may have walked away. There's a Magician here in the midst of this, with a Fool and a King of Wands energy. Heavy Aries coming through. They really believe in this idea that they have, that they're moving forward with. They believe in it strongly. There's some pain here in relationships. I'm not getting overly loved. This kind of feels like friendships, but it also feels like work, or just something that was being built. Maybe you were starting a podcast with a group of friends of yours. Maybe you have a startup project that you're working on. It's serving those vibes, right? But this is pain in relationships, so people walking away, you know. There was the card of loneliness showing as well. Hierophant, Taurian energy. There's that believing in it. This is harmonious foundations. Again, they really believe in what they're building here. But with this prudence looking forward, continuing to plug along at this, attached to this prudent energy, we have 3 of Pentacles and the World. This is a collaborative building effort energy. And even before that came out, I'm like, someone is building something here with that prudence. They're going to make it happen, but some people walked away, or this collaborative effort is no more. The starter campaign investors pulled out, or you had a falling out with your friends and your podcast is now a no-go. However that looks, the World is endings. Major endings. The World is the last major arcana. It's full circle combination. Something's over. We had the Fool. They're starting over. This time it looks like by themselves. With the Queen of Wands showing on the Knight of Wands, and that confidence too, though, this is abundance in social situations with strength, like plugging on through, like, I'm gonna make this happen, right? This is a good, 9-9. This is a good position to be sitting in. If you or this person is sitting in 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups energy, they definitely have, you know, somewhat of a means to make them happen themselves. The message here seems to be relying on themselves. There's, you know, no relying on yourself. You are this person. And then there's kind of this charismatic leadership CEO sort of energy coming through with this social celebratory aspect. Maybe the chips will fall into place once you get going on it, when you continue dedicating yourself to it. There's passion here as well. Maybe a chance to step up. Maybe you had a mentor in this group of friends, and now you're going to step up and take control of the project instead of, you know, kind of being someone's right-hand man. There's a little bit of stepping up as a leader energy coming out to play with that. So let's look at what are we doing for time? 15 minutes. You know what? I want to pull from the Rider-Waite on this Knight of Pentacles what they're plugging forward on. That's the Prudent energy. Also with that Seven of Pentacles, yes, the options are limited now, but it's also forcing this person to reevaluate whether they're gonna still make this happen. This is optimistic planning, but also, and this might be, we have a full moon on the 1st in Aquarius. And I'm just bringing that up because with this world energy, full moons bring things to culmination. This might be like very current for you in terms of that Leo energy. And now the star, that full moon in Aquarius on August 1st. The star is the major for Aquarius. Like this could all hit around the full moon and be playing out over the next 2 weeks. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles, please. Yeah, this is telling me that you guys you believe in what you're doing here. You believe in it, and you do have the resources to get it started on your own. But it requires work of you. Self-sacrifice or that prudence, right? Or hard work. Not relying on others anymore. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Yeah, just watching them go. You're watching them go. It just came out to clarify again. So we're getting repetitive messages now. It's pretty much all come out. I don't know that we'll get much more for this because the message already seems to have come out, but watching them go, carrying forward, moving on, continuing. May have issues letting go of this. I'm curious why the Devil is here. There is some form of attachment here. Either attachment to kind of the pain of maybe this not having worked out. I want to know what the Devil is, because this is pushing forward no matter what. Like, I'm gonna make it to shore. This person really believes in this project. This might also be a matter of knowing when to admit defeat on something. Why is the Devil coming through? Why is the Devil here? Show me clearly, please. The Devil. The Emperor. So this is looking like work. Or again, Okay, I'm getting it now. So this is like Emperor has a lot of control, but that is the boss. That is the leader, right? That's a lot of worry, stress, mental burden, right? And I'm kind of wanting to point out that there may be for some of you a message about kind of, I don't want to say giving up so much, but just kind of letting go of the reins a little bit on this. And just making sure that you're in a stable place. Because this is 3, 4, 5 of Swords, 5 of Swords featuring very heavily. This is taking a step back, laying down to go over things, formulate things. This is a very sure-footed, slow-moving knight, like I said. Very sure of itself. It's not quite charging in, right? And with the Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, that's a lot of like force, right? Like pushing forward. This is a take a step back. This is a healing, that ruminating on that 3 of Swords. Yes, it could be attachment to that pain or that circumstance that didn't play out. That could be why the Devil's here. The Devil, for some of you, I'm seeing it as just attachment to the plans that were made that fell through or were defeated here. And with these two, it's like take a step back to reevaluate things before moving forward again. Reformulate your plan here. The Devil is saying that didn't work out. Things ended here. It's time to look forward and plan your next steps. And then for some of you, it is knowing when to fold your cards, because this 5 of Swords energy is looking over, and this is like, I will make this final push. I will make this happen no matter what. Energy is looking to the Devil, like attached to that, right? Queen of Pentacles. This now is looking like the prudence is relationships. Harmonious relationships. For some of you now, this is kind of looking like a marriage. This is a weird message to come through, but for a group of you, you were very adamant about a relationship working out the way you'd planned, putting work into that. You saw you had a vision for this relationship, and you communicated that, or someone else did. Maybe it didn't quite pan out, and it was just in the beginning stages. Maybe you moved too fast or communicated very forcefully about it because you felt very passionately about this. 10 of Cups, that's like happy home vibrations, but it's shared amongst people, right? Also, too, if this is about building strong relationships and things falling out with people, here's this hard work, dedication, clear communication about that, but like some level not being on the same page here. The message is the same for this to me about making sure you're grounded. You got yours before pressing forward, regaining your stability, or stepping into that leadership mode from a stable place. Pressing forward. And with this resting energy, it's like take time to reformulate your plan here, get it right, you know, make sure you have a stable foundation to push forward with this through, because you're going to be the leader this time. You're going to be the spearhead this time, the figurehead for it. So it's playing out quite a few different ways for all of you. Can we just get like one more card or whatever wants to come out just to wrap up the reading? Yeah, okay, so 5, 3, 4, 5 of Swords to the 6. Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay. So this is abundance, and we had that 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles. Again, there's a following through of relationships of some sort, of some collaborative energy. This is moving past that, moving to calmer waters. Obviously, they have their back turned to the situation now and all the other cards. So they're looking forward. This is regaining, there is compassion at play here too. With that 3 of Swords attached to these relationships, this is a compassionate energy, the Empress. But the Empress is a leader, yes. Also nourishes their ideas and dreams, takes that time to do so. It takes time to build up an empire, right? A leader, she's the divine mother. She's a leader. She's the mother of the family, but she's sitting in complete abundance. Again, this message about getting your resources in order to push forward. Yeah, and then it comes through again in here. Just more confirmation. This is, I'm going to go off to get myself right. Right? For some of you too, you're just trying to regain your stability. You're not trying to start a crazy company or anything. You're just trying to regain your stability. Or abundance, either work up your abundance, work towards that, and that's the end goal here. But this is going off, back turn. I'm going to go make that happen. I'm going to go find the calmer waters, build up my stability and my personal success. Because there is a turning of the back on some relationships here. And then the Empress, right? For some of you, there is like a leadership role that you're stepping into. Okay. The 10 of Cups is present again. That's healthy, joyous relationships. And there is a letting go here with that rethinking your plan energy that's coming through with that 4 of Swords as well. So I'm going to use that, or leave it at that. Saggies, I wish you guys all the best in this. I will be back in 2 weeks and we'll touch base then, okay? Take care. Till next time. Bye.